Hi there, Leanne here with this week's Friday Facebook Live. I hope you're all well and had a lovely week. Looking forward to the weekend. Let me just see if I can bring Stacey in. There she is. Hi Stace, coming now. Just adding, getting better at this technology, I think, I hope. I hope I haven't spoken too soon. There you go, lovely. So if there's anybody out there watching, listening, give us a shout, say hello. Hi Stacey, you alright?
Hi, are you okay, everyone?
Just thinking how quickly this week's flown, Stacey.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Considering that we're in lockdown, the weeks just keep flying by. Considering when we first got put into lockdown, it's just completely flown.
Absolutely. Which is nice because
Definitely.
it takes us closer to reopening, and the vaccination rollout's going so well. So
Exactly, it's nice. And I know that we're getting some news on Monday as well about when we might be able to open again and things like that. So it's all steps in the right direction, definitely, with the news and things like that.
yeah, that's right. I was talking to a friend of mine who works in state education. She's a primary school teacher earlier on this week, and she was saying that they're all planning for a full return for school children of all ages on the 8th of March, which is really encouraging because as soon as state schools can open up, so can we.
Exactly, yeah. And I think a lot of our students who are already here in Liverpool who are studying online would love to hear that news on Monday, that they can go back face to face. As much as they love the online lessons, they're all longing to see their classmates and teachers in person, aren't they?
Definitely, yeah. I think I mean, we keep in touch with them all the time anyway, don't we? And we're doing lots of work, lots like the socials online on an evening, but they're all just really keen to get back. And I think the fact that all along we've done those hybrid lessons, Stacey, where we've had students in the class, but the students joining that same class online is like a perfect
Exactly,
scenario. Um,
it is.
if anyone needs
Even
to
if
quarantine,
you want to, try that out and stuff like that, like before they come, or they do 2 weeks online before they come anyway, it's nice to see that developing even more because of the lockdown and because of people studying online. Students now have been asking to trial the lessons for a week and see if they like them, see if the level's right for them and things like that. So it's definitely been a good opportunity for us to develop that option.
So what do students or agents need to do then, Stacey, if they do want to trial a free class?
Definitely, yeah. So just get in touch with myself or you. So you have our emails. It's stacey@lilalovetolearn.com or leanne@lilalovetolearn.com. And all we need to know is a day and a time that you're available, and we can get in touch with the teacher and see if they're available for you to join the class, which they pretty much always are. We just need a good example of what you think your level of English might be at the moment, and then we can put you into the right level class. And I think having the free trial really helps you see what it's like. We can tell you as much as we go on to what we think the lessons are like and things like that. But as soon as you go into one and see what it's really like and get a real feel for what the teacher's like, how it works on Zoom and things like that, you can really see if it's going to be a good option for you, definitely.
Yeah, I think the teacher's skills are really developing, and not just the teacher's skills, but the tools that are out there. I know I saw a screenshot of one of Andy's classes earlier, and he's using Padlet, which is a tool for students to interact and answer questions on. And it's just getting better and better as the time goes by, the online classes. Brilliant.
Definitely, as much as students wanting to go back to school, they are really getting used to being online and still find them really interactive and enjoyable. I know we've had people extending as well this week with their online courses who started for one day in January and then unfortunately we went into lockdown. He's a Brazilian student and obviously that wasn't the ideal situation for him, but he keeps extending because he's still learning and still developing on the online lessons. So they really are just as valuable as being face to face in the school.
One of the ideal courses for online as well, which is proven more and more popular, is the OET preparation class, because it's the OET is the occupational English test, which is something overseas healthcare professionals need to practice in the UK, the States, Australia, Dubai, all around the world. But it's, as all exams, there's a technique to passing it, or to doing well, succeeding. So the preparation course is ideal. We've had students who've on their 5th time have taken the exams because they've done no preparation, and their English is great. They're experienced medical professionals, but they don't know how to approach the exam. So doing the preparation course is ideal, but because they're working, it's tricky to get to attend a class that's at the same time every day or every week. And they've got a busy working lives, often their parents as well. So doing an online one-to-one is absolutely ideal. You still get all that same input from our fantastic teachers, but it's online, and you work it around your own timetable. And I know, Stacey, you've had a couple of people extending this week, haven't you? Which is
yeah, definitely. Yeah, we've got one student who's been studying OET preparation with us online as a one-to-one for about 4 weeks now, and she's just extended as well because she can really see her skills developing. And like you said, with the OET exam, it's not that your English level isn't the best, it's the specific skills you need to pass that exam. It's very niche, isn't it? So our director of studies is really experienced in it, and he's been doing her one-to-ones with her, so she's really developing, and she's going to take the exam next month. So she's just asked to book some more one-to-ones and things like that. So
brilliant.
That's good.
Good. Speaking of the OET, we've got the masterclass. My accent goes all over the place. We've got the masterclass.
House accent.
Coming up on is Wednesday, and myself and Andy are going to be doing it, and Andy's going to be giving people an opportunity to have a real insight into some tips, techniques and tools on how to succeed at OET, and it's free. So if you're interested, you can sign up.
I think the masterclass is a really good way to have a little insight as well. Like I said before, we can tell you as much as we want about it, but if you're really going to speak to one of the teachers of who's there on the exam day, who's going to be teaching you can really get a good insight, and they also help you find gaps in your knowledge where you think you may be really strong at, but really once you've done this masterclass, you will realise that may be one of the areas that you're weaker on and that you need to develop in the preparation course.
Yes, they're great, and they're only an hour long, so it's like 50 minutes. With me and Andy, mainly Andy, and then 10 minutes at the end for question and answers. So yeah, definitely worth attending if you are thinking about OET.
Yeah. We had the Seltzer one last week, didn't we? Was it last week? And it was just really, really good. So many people were commenting on how it's really helped them get a better understanding of the course and some useful tips to help make the decision on whether the course is right for them or not.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was good fun doing it as well. It's nice to have contact with people. I think I'm working from home and I'm in one room, the kids are in another, and it's hard being in lockdown, isn't it? Yeah. So it's nice to even online to meet the people who are interested in doing courses at Lila and find out what they want, what their needs are. And some people that have been inquiring on email, and we've had backwards and forwards exchanges for a couple of weeks. So it's nice to get to know them, get to see their faces and be able to answer any questions they have.
And I think from the masterclass, you can see what type of school we are and what type of lesson it's going to be, because you can see how we work and how the teachers work and things like that. So you get a real insight to what Lila is about as well. Yeah, definitely. Also, we recorded the last one as well, didn't we? So if the time, because I know it's 3 o'clock next week, isn't it? So if that time isn't good for anyone, please let us know, and we can still register and send you it once it's gone past. So if anybody isn't available at that time, please let us know, still inquire, and we can book you, send you the live recording.
That's absolutely true. It's good. If anyone has any questions, feel free to put them in the comments box. We'd love to see a couple of people are watching. Appreciate that. Hi, nice to see you all. If you don't have any questions, you can always just pop in the comments box and say where you're watching from, because that would be nice to know. It's funny doing a Facebook Live like this, isn't it, Stacey? Because you don't know whether you're talking
to no one. I know, but it's been nice the past couple of times we've done them, just to catch up with everyone and give them an informal way of knowing what's going on at the school and like you said, just see some people and chat to some people and see our faces and things like that. We're so used to being so busy and seeing agents and students throughout the year. So definitely it's nice just to catch up and see some faces, right. Definitely.
Yeah. Stacey, I also wanted to mention something that we're planning for when the school reopens. We'll start promoting it soon, and I'm working with an amazing woman putting the programme together. We're going to introduce a Saturday morning Chinese hub at Lila. I think we might call it the Chinese club or Chinese corner or something like that, but it's for people that are interested in learning Mandarin Chinese, finding out a little bit more about what's going on there, interested in Chinese art, culture, and to have to create a space where people from the local Chinese community can meet with local people who are interested in finding out more about Chinese culture as well. Nice. So we're really looking forward to that. I think it'd be a nice addition to all of the other stuff that we've got going on.
Definitely. And Lila's got such a unique space as well. It's the perfect place for things like that, like clubs or different meetups or anything like that. We've always been so open to any groups joining and coming into school and using our space. So it's definitely the perfect place for them to have a nice area where they can have these sessions and things like that.
Yeah, we were talking this morning, we can do like Chinese calligraphy, celebrate any special events in the Chinese calendar. It's a shame we missed out on that New Year, on the Year of the Ox.
Yeah. There's such a big Chinese community in Liverpool as well, isn't there? So it would be perfect for them.
There's loads going on. Yeah, it's good, exciting. Nice to be talking about some new projects coming up, and especially something so positive.
Exactly, and using the space that we've got at Lila. So if anyone else has got a group or anything like that, always let us know, because the space is there throughout the year to be used on weekends and things like that. So definitely take advantage of it.
That's very true. Yeah, I've got loads of gorgeous space. Also, Stacey, while we're here, it might be worth touching on, I know you've been looking into the quarantine hotels, because we've got a potential group coming on, haven't we?
Yeah, so we had a potential group from Panama coming, and of course they're on the quarantine hotel list now. And there wasn't too much information available, but this week they've released some more new information. The government have put a page up on their website, which is really easy to understand, because I know sometimes it can be quite difficult to know what steps to follow, how to book things, but the guidance on there is really straightforward, and we can share it on our website, actually, in our social media pages if anybody else needs to see it. And it gives you information about how to book your hotel, what's included, so the tests that are included in the quarantine hotel. So anybody who is on that list and is still interested and eager to travel, like I know quite a few people are, let us know and we can send over the details about how to book those quarantine hotels. And likewise, if you're not on one of the lists, we can tell you all the other information about how to quarantine when you get here to the UK, and the quarantine packages that we have available in our homestay and in the residence as well. They're still available. And we'll keep releasing more information as soon as we get any information from the government. We try and keep you up to date as much as we can.
It's I mean, our vaccination rollout's going really, really well. It's exceeded all expectations, I think. So hopefully these measures will be lifted sooner rather than later. I know it depends a lot on what's the world vaccination rollout as well. And I know the heads of states are meeting today, I think, aren't they? Yeah, to figure out the best way to make sure the whole world's vaccinated. But in the meantime, I think as it stands at the moment, 24% of the UK population's received their vaccine. And I saw news this morning that over 40s are going to be offered the vaccination if they want it by the end of March, which is brilliant, because that's a massive percentage of the population will be vaccinated, and then we can start getting back to normal.
Yeah, exactly. Just all steps in the right direction, isn't it, for us, of news when we can open the vaccine rolling out. So it's definitely positive news that we're seeing here, which is great.
Yeah, excellent. And speaking of positive news, how nice was our pancake night?
It was so good. Lots of students joined in. It was so nice for them to see. I know they must be getting tired of jumping on Zoom and things like that, but a lot of them still did take part, and just a bit of fun as well, and interact with some of our teachers and other students. And they had a flipping contest, I think, as well, which was nice to see. I was awful. I'm glad I didn't take part.
Yeah, Pancake Day, for those of you who don't know, it's the massive day here in the UK. It's the day before Lent, when we use up all the stuff in the fridge and the pantry that you shouldn't eat during Lent. But it's loads of fun. And Jade did a social. We do 2 socials a week, so Tuesday and a Thursday. When we first went into lockdown, we were doing a lot more, but we found that because students are on Zoom during the day so much with their lessons, and then obviously they want to chat to their families as well, that 2 nights a week works fine.
Exactly. And it's better to focus on those 2 nights, because they are getting tired of being on Zoom and things like that, but really popular.
Do you want to say what you were telling me about the cabin though, Stacey? That sounds amazing.
Yeah, so on Instagram, so they posted that they're doing lives on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube, so from 12 today until 10 at night, and they do it all throughout the weekend. They just have a live stream of live artists and music throughout the day. So it's so nice, say like you're even working or you're reading a book or having some free time, you can just put it on and they're playing live music from 12 till 10 all throughout the weekend, which is really nice to see. And also nice little background music and things like that to get your weekend going. So definitely, if anybody's got them on Instagram, check out the details. Facebook, Twitter and YouTube, they're going to be doing it on. So just nice, I think, to keep all different things. That's a nice thing to see out of this lockdown, isn't it? All the different ideas and things that people are doing to keep themselves busy and keep themselves entertained and motivated as well.
That's the Cabin Club, which is the
Cabin Club,
where the Beatles used to play when they first came through, and it's probably the most popular tourist destination in Liverpool. Maybe up there in the UK.
Usually we take the students, don't we, or take partners there, and it's so nice. They fall in love with it. They absolutely love it, and you just lose track of time in there, don't you? So maybe you'll have that same impact online. I don't know, but definitely tonight I'm going to log on with a beer and have a little listen.
I think I might join this Thursday, Friday.
The Cabin Club, I'll share it on the comments on here. So for anyone who doesn't follow them already, I'll add a little comment so everyone can really follow the link.
Thank you.
Definitely. And then this week I know that Jade's got the art social, and she's doing a games night as well, isn't she, on Tuesday and Thursday? Yeah, so there's an art social on Tuesday and a games night on Thursday. And if you're a current student, you'll get the link straight away to join that. So it's nice and easy for you.
Brilliant.
If anyone's got any suggestions as well for other activities that they want to see, any current students, always let us know. I know Jay's is really open to doing pretty much anything, isn't she? She's so good.
Brilliant.
So if you've got any suggestions of anything you want to do or any different activities you've seen, always let us know, or let Jade know, and she'll happily help you with them and things like that.
I think that's pretty much it for this week, isn't it, Stacey?
I think so, yeah. Also throughout the week, if anyone has any questions, always pop them on Instagram or Facebook and let us know what questions you might have, and we can answer them here.
True, yeah. Because we get emails all the time, don't we? Or DMs, as the kids call them. And we try and address them as they come up, obviously, and then bring them up in these Facebook lives. But yeah, anything you need to know, even if it's just about Liverpool in general.
Exactly, yeah. Or any suggestions on what to do, we're more than happy to give you some suggestions for lockdown. And then hopefully on Monday we'll have some news of when the school can open again, so we'll be seeing some students face to face then as well, which will be great.
Brilliant. All right then, Stacey, enjoy the rest of your Friday, and everybody else have a fantastic weekend.
Have a lovely weekend, everyone. We'll see you all next week.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.